now on Carolina News.
Hello and welcome to Carolina News. I'm Taylor Herlong.
Good afternoon and thanks for joining us. I'm Christina Brown.
With all the crazy weather in the Northeast, we're grateful to have such clear skies today. Anthony, what should we expect to see in the coming days? 3 Muslim students were fatally shot in an apartment near the University of North Carolina Chapel Hill campus Tuesday in what appears to be a possible hate crime.
Take me to jail, you'll do whatever, I'm not staying here. I'm gonna go in there and see what's going on, sir.
This emotional scene unfolded around 8 p.m., 3 hours after police say 3 people were found dead inside of the Finley Forest condominium. Neighbors say this quiet community is mostly home to the elderly and students. Now they are left desperate for answers.
Tell me how my son is. What's his situation? If he's dead, tell me he's dead. If he's alive, tell me he's alive. Just tell me straight up.
46-year-old Craig Stephen Hicks has been arrested and charged with murder. He turned himself in to police last night. The U.S. Senate unanimously passed a bill Tuesday that aims to improve mental health services and prevent suicide in what's described as a growing epidemic among veterans. The bill would require the VA to be a one-stop website to simplify information for mental health care services available to veterans. The agency also would audit all mental health and suicide prevention practices to determine the most effective treatments.
It's important to have early intervention, early involvement, early support, and to understand what it takes a little bit to help people come home.
And we're looking to see these improvements take place in South Carolina as well. Representative James Smith, the chairman of the Medical, Military, Public, and Municipal Affairs Committee, says that with passing the bill in Washington, D.C., they hope to localize and improve the efforts here as well. Opening statements begin today in the Chris Kyle murder trial. Eddie Ray Routh is accused of killing former Navy SEAL sniper Chris Kyle and his friend Chad Littlefield in 2013. Kyle's life is the subject of the Oscar-nominated film American Sniper. Ed Lavandra has the preview of the trial and Routh's defense. If found guilty of murder, Routh will face life behind bars without the possibility of parole. If found not guilty by reason of insanity, he will spend life in a mental health facility. Coming up after the break, why new legislation would actually allow you to break into someone's car. South Carolina legislators will consider increasing teachers' salaries next school year as a way to keep young teachers in the profession and as an incentive to those approaching the end of their career. Too many teachers leave the profession, so the hope is that boosting salaries could help persuade more of them to stay.
So I think attracting and keeping the best and brightest in the classroom is how it's going to benefit students.
The panel's chairman, Senator Wes Hayes, says then the state could give the districts the option of paying more on the front or back ends of teachers' careers. Christina, I know I was planning to go out of town this weekend, and I'll definitely be on the lookout for those signs.
I sure hope you do. I don't want any colds to come back to the newsroom. It's a beautiful day outside today. What should we expect for Valentine's Day weekend, Anthony?
Dogs can go up to Rupp Arena and execute their game plan and pull off the upset.
I certainly hope so.
Yeah, hopefully they'll be able to get another W.
Coming up, a kitten was stolen from PetSmart and quickly returned with an apology note. What the note said after the break. Anyone who is interested in adopting Wednesday the cat. That was the most adorable little kitten. Oh my goodness.
She sure was, and I know after that video, Wednesday's sure to be adopted soon.
If someone else doesn't, I will. So let's take one more look at that 5-day forecast.
Absolutely. This week.
All right, well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for being with us.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow, and you guys have a great evening.